Hey boy, I've been thinking about us. 점점 더 깊어지는 밤의 노래는 나도 멈출 수 없어 out of control. 어디부터가 시작인지 모른대도 밤을 물들여. Yeah.
Someone is watching Jinsul here. Let's look at the scene alongside the lyrics. Jinsul sings, "Even if I don't know where it started, it colors the night." Then, she looks into the camera, fully colored in blue. Perhaps Jinsul is referring to her entry into the Looniverse, or her innate desire to reunite with her fellow odd girls. Either way, she doesn't know what has brought her here, or why she has been colored blue. Notice how when she first enters the Looniverse, the entire place is dark. It's barely illuminated by her. This shows the dark, unlit world. The one that Jinsul must color in order to make it light.
우리를 따라 달려가는 너와 나 뒤따라가 깊이 퍼져가는 빛이 빠져들어 네 전투 소속하는 공기에 짙어져가 Hey 짙어져가 너와 나의 모든 게 다 한낮의 태양을 숨겨버린 죄로 지금 난 여기 뜨거운 채로 너와 단둘이 남겨진 이 밤에 우리는 singing in the rain.
Alright, we need to discuss the lyrics alongside the imagery in the song. The first lyrics that I want to point out is when Jinsul sings, "Following the sound, we're running, you and I, following." The secret is getting deeper and deeper, falling. The air is getting wet with the rain, thicker. These lyrics reflect Jinsul's struggle to meet her counterparts. When she tells of running with someone and following a sound, she could perhaps be referring to the sound of someone there, watching her. Remember, in Kim Lip's video at the end, she follows the sound of an owl's hoo. Perhaps the same could be for Jinsul. Maybe we will hear water running or a splash. Next she says the secret is getting deeper and deeper, but which secret? Is it the secret of the Looniverse? The same secret the one-third girls told of in Sonatine? Finally, she says the air is getting wet with the rain. It is interesting to me that Jinsul's song revolves around rain, and I believe it was done on purpose. As I keep saying, BBC know what they're doing. And they, like authors or film directors, purposely place symbolism, and Jinsul's rain is no exception. Rain itself is a pretty subjective symbol. It can represent an omen, exclusion or loneliness, misery, rebellion, rebirth. It's a rather versatile concept. I believe Jinsul's rain represents death, rebirth, and cleansing. Much like the rains before the flood that Noah needed to sail on, Jinsul's rain cleanses the Looniverse. It waters and feeds the earth, yet kills off the weak and what won't survive. That is the double-edged sword of rain. Too much or too little will kill a living organism. Jinsul's rain is just right. It's enough to color and water the Looniverse with her blue, and wash away what shrouds the secrets of the Looniverse. Jinsul also sings, "For the sin of swallowing up the afternoon sun." But what does that mean? In ancient times, swallowing up the sun was thought to have brought calamity to earth. Ancient Greeks thought that it would bring rains, and that demons had swallowed the sun. When the sun disappeared in an eclipse, the gods were thought to have been angry with humanity. That meant that to appease them, a sacrifice was needed, often being a human. Swallowing the sun is just a description for a solar eclipse, and in other cultures, it was perceived as creation. Dragons were also thought to be the ones that ate the sun. That's interesting to note, as Jinsul's beta fish resembles that of a dragon-scale beta fish. So Jinsul was the one to cause the eclipse that Kim Lip summoned. And since we learned that eclipses were thought to bring rain and also foster creation, we can conclude that Jinsul's eating of the sun allowed for the creation of the second half of Loona. They will, as BBC wrote, bring new colors to the world never seen before.
손댈 수 없이 위험했던 내게 순식간날 휘감은 건 너의 blue 이 밤의 끝까지 나와 함께 있어줘 더 번져간 채로
Jinsul just sang, "For the sin of swallowing up all the stars in the sky, you have spread blue." So, now that Jinsul has brought the eclipse, her blue has spread throughout the Looniverse. You will see bursts of the color blue, as well as Jinsul sitting in a cloud of blue, which further shows the spreading of her colors in the Looniverse.
너와 내가 이 밤 위에 서 있어 그리고 지금 내리는 이 노래 그리고 지금 내리는 이 노래 Singing in the rain Oh, oh, yeah Singing in the rain Yeah
If you look closely, Jinsul is actually spreading blue in the fish tank. Since we know she spreads her color in the Looniverse, could this fish tank represent the new world?
Singing in the rain Singing in the rain Singing in the rain Hey boy, I've been thinking about us Got me singing in the rain Ooh, oh Singing in the rain 소리를 따따로 달려가는 너와 나 뒤따라가 깊이 깊어져가는 비밀 빠져들어 삐져져 젖어가는 공기에 물들어가 Hey 물들어가 우리 안에 태양이 나 한낮에 태양을 숨겨버린 죄로 지금 난 여기 뜨거운 채로 너와 단둘이 남겨진 이 밤에 우리는 hanging in the rain
Let's discuss what we just saw. First, I want to talk about the fish tanks in the back. While they definitely are there for aesthetic purpose, they also have a symbolic meaning. Every fish tank in there represents a possible alternate universe. Remember when we discussed the string theory? This scene defends my observation. We now can confirm that the fish tank Jinsul colored with blue was, in fact, the Looniverse. Next, let's talk about the lyrics leading up to Jinsul adding her representative fish into the Looniverse tank. Earlier, we observed that Jinsul sang, "The air is getting wet with the rain, thicker." Now, when she sings that exact line, instead of thicker, she says, "coloring." And the line that follows is, "Hey, the sun inside of us is getting colored now." The instant Jinsul says the sun will be colored, she drops her beta fish into the Looniverse tank. We see a burst of blue again. And Jinsul obviously dressed like her fish, swimming about. This connects her to her representative animal, and conveys to the audience that she now has entered the Looniverse, spreading her color. We even now see Jinsul in the rain. Now that Jinsul is in the Looniverse, her rain can cleanse the Looniverse, and allow for all girls after her to grow. Just as the eclipsed Jinsul brought signals the creation of the last 5 girls, the rain will nourish the new world. The blue girl is here,